Son of a bitch.
Hoes see me and they salute, cause they niggas wanna fuck me. Niggas wanna fuck me, fuck you. Hit him with that like he ugly. I really just be fucking, but he love me. Love me. Niggas wanna spend the night, not tonight.
What's up, y'all? It's me. It's Erica. And today I am doing another story time. This is a story time of this little 8th grade scandal, okay? Nobody wants to talk about it, but we gonna talk about it. We gonna start off with my 3 friends. So, you know, and the last story that I posted, I named 3 friends. Glass, Candle, and toothpaste. So this has nothing to do with candle and toothpaste. This has everything to do with glass. If you was in the same 8th grade class as me, you want to hear this story. Once again, this was 8th grade year. Everything happened 8th grade year. If you heard my last story, which is about me stealing a girl's boyfriend, Butterfly, she's in this too. Me and Butterfly were kind of close to Glass, so it was around her birthday time, and she was having a birthday party. Me and Butterfly, this was before I stole her boyfriend. We was going to her birthday party. Now, some stuff went down last year at her birthday party before I even came, but I came to this one. So I went to her birthday party. It was a sleepover for some. It was some girls I never met, Butterfly and Glass. And it was like her cousin, Glass's cousin, because remind y'all, this is Glass's birthday. After a while, a whole gang of niggas popped up. So at this point, it's boys from our school, boys from the neighborhood. It's just a gang of niggas and like really like a handful, maybe like five girls and like 10 niggas. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? It was boring. I'm not even gonna lie. At first, it was so boring. Nobody was dancing. So I'm over here trying to twerk, dance. Somebody tried to get up on me that I did not like, so I stopped. I was like, okay, yeah, I guess it's just gonna be dry. So I'm steady trying to twerk, dance a little bit. None of this. Nothing is happening. So I'm like, all right, cool. It's like literally separated. The girls on this side, the boys on that side. It was towards the time where the party was about to end. Everybody was up in there, but then all I remember is that me and Butterfly walked towards the back. We got really close in this little situation. So we walked towards the back. We went to her room. We were talking for a little bit or whatever. And then out of nowhere, we heard like screaming and people were leaving. And I was just like, yo, what happened? And so later I found out that somebody, which was like one of the boys from the neighborhood, somebody had a BB gun. And I knew that because I had got shot with it. I guess like the stepfather heard, oh, it's jammed or something. And so the first thing that popped in his head was a gun. So he come out there like, oh, what's jammed or whatever. Boys got kicked out, like a little bit of them. Some of the boys stayed. We played some, what you call it? Truth or Dare, but we used the bottle. So like spin the bottle, but we did Truth or Dare because we didn't want to kiss on people like that. They dared me to kiss somebody. I was not going, so I was like, either they can kiss me on the cheek or I'm not trying to kiss nobody. They wanted me to twerk on somebody, I had to twerk somebody. It was, you know, just a little teenager fun. So then it gets nighttime. One of the boys, he wanted to spend the night, and this was the boy that Glass was really all up on. You know, they was like, you would have thought that was a couple for real. It ended basically. Some of the boys went home. One, which was the guy that she was rocking with, matter of fact, she had 2 of her cousins. Me and Butterfly was really kicking it that day. So now it's towards the end. She wanted her little boo thing, Glass wanted her little boo thing to spend the night. And of course they had to figure some way, because I don't know how that was gonna work. I think Glass's mom was okay with it, but I don't think that the boy's mom was okay with it. We gonna get him a name. Pink. So yeah, I don't think the boy's mother was okay with it. Somebody lied about something. Pink lied to his mama, and sooner or later something happened, but he still was able to spend the night. So we all up in Glass's room. I was sleeping on the floor, people were sleeping on the bed. It was funny. That whole night was just funny. She tried to sleep on the floor because people was either sleeping on the floor or on the bed. Her little boo thing was sleeping on the floor. Her and 3 other girls sleep on the bed. I just had to just sleep on the floor. I didn't want to, no. At this point, I wanted to go home, but it was too late. So I was like, fuck it. I'll just spend the night. So Glass kept trying to sleep with her little boo thing, but her mama kept walking in telling her, go lay on that bed. Go lay on the bed. Stop trying to be down there. She did ended up still getting down there when everybody was asleep. But all I know is sooner or later I fell asleep. Next morning we wake up, everybody go home. We clean up the house, you know, because, you know. I don't remember exactly when, but I remember Glass was telling me, she was just like telling me and Butterfly, like, she didn't say like her and Pink did anything. She said something, it was stupid. She said like he wanted her to give him a hand job or, you know, that motherfucker. But she didn't know what to do, so she didn't do it, and he ended up doing it himself, and he nutted on her stomach. So I don't entirely believe that. I most definitely think something more went down. But I wasn't woke, so I had to believe her word, you know? So she said he nutted on her stomach or whatever, and she thought she might be pregnant. Now, me, I know for a fact, I didn't know too much about sex, but I knew for a fact that is not how you get pregnant. If he nuts on your stomach, I can guarantee you, baby girl, you're not pregnant. So something clicked in my mind, like, okay, we don't have nothing to worry about. But instead, she was like, I'm gonna go buy and take a pregnancy test. So she took a pregnancy test. Everybody, this was me, Glass, and Butterfly. So Glass takes a pregnancy test, and of course it comes out negative. So she's like, okay, well that's good, you know. I'm just persuading her like, yeah, that's good. But then in a way she was trying to talk to me like, oh, what if I am, and so I'm like, I don't know, girl, do you want to be pregnant at 14, or do you want to be pregnant at 14, or do you want to not be pregnant at 14? Because the way you sounding right now, you want to be pregnant at 14. Next day at school, she tells me more about it. I guess she told Butterfly more stuff because I think Butterfly stayed with her. I know I went home. But the next day, at my school, we had to go to the lunchroom at first before we went up to class if you came early for breakfast or whatever. And your teacher had to come get you. So we all sitting down there. She comes to me. She sits down with her little purse and she's like showing me the pregnancy test and all that. And I'm like, okay. At this point, I'm just like, she wants to be pregnant because there's no way. So the first thing we did was prep. So we go to prep, gym. And I was all the way across the room and she was over there. Like, we had this coat rack in the gym where you could hang your coats, because once again, I just said we didn't go to our classes first, we went to our prep first. So we went to gym, everybody put their coats or whatever up, book bags, whatever, you all put it in this one corner. I was all the way over there across the room, and I was just talking to my other friend's toothpaste Candle, when out of nowhere it's a big commotion over there by the coat rack or whatever, which is next to the garbage can. They're like, it was a pregnancy test, it was a pregnancy test, somebody dropped a pregnancy test. So me, I'm already knowing who it was. But of course, I can't tell nobody that because, you know, I don't want to get into no drama. So I'm like, oh, for real, I'm over here playing dumb with everybody. Me and Butterfly knew exactly who dropped that pregnancy test. Now, I'm not going to lie. Butterfly was a real pick me person. So I'm thinking she was going to probably be the first one to say something. But I most definitely held it down. I didn't want to get in nothing because I was already in enough drama that year. And this wasn't even the end. This was like sort of the beginning. So everybody sees this pregnancy test. Glass comes up and throws it away immediately. Nobody asked her to throw it away. Nobody said anything. So, but the gym teacher's like, well, just throw it away. Somebody pick it up, throw it away. She immediately grabbed it. No paper towel, no nothing. She picked it up and she threw it away with her bare hands. Now that makes everybody else believe like, oh, it gotta be yours because somebody peed on that. If it's not yours, why are you that comfortable to even pick it up? But, you know, they were trying to, the whole class, so this became a big thing. The whole class was blaming it on everybody. They're just like, oh, maybe it was hers, maybe it was hers, maybe it was hers. And then out of nowhere, one of the smartest girls in the class, she came up to me, she was just like, Erica, we know you know whose it is. And of course, I'm still holding it down. I'm like, I don't know whose it was. You know, I'm still holding it down. I'm like, I don't want shit to do with this. She was like, well, was it yours? I said, no. She was just trying to get the answer out of me. This girl was smart as fuck. Like, I'm telling you, I almost slipped, but I held it down. She was just like, Erica, I know you know who it is. And I'm like, no, I don't know whose it is. And then she's just like, it's either yours, glass, or butterflies. And I said, all I can say is it ain't mine. I don't know whose it is, but all I can say is it ain't mine. Nobody found out who it really was until now. It was glass.
My teeth look so yellow because of the light.
If you're smart, you're gonna find out who glass is. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, dislike, follow, unfollow, comment, or just watch and leave. I don't care. Do whatever makes you feel good. Be sure to add me on my social medias, and thanks for watching. It's Ari Akistan. Be careful when you hide your pregnancy tests.